Welcome to IU Our Alumni Interview Series. My name is Kathy Kim, current SJD student. Today, I'm happy to introduce Camilo Rodriguez, graduated with SJD in 2009. Please welcome Camilo Rodriguez. So you can start, introduce your name. Hello, everyone, and then talk about yourself.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Camilo Rodriguez. I am from Colombia. I went to Indiana to pursue an LLM and then an SJD. I was there from 2005 to 2009. And I'm a Colombian attorney, and now I'm working in my country. Actually, I have to tell you, the best memories in my life were when I was in Indiana. So thank you for the invitation. Thank you for having me. You are in a great school. If you plan to attend IU, I really recommend it. It's a wonderful school. Bloomington is a wonderful place to live, and I'm sure that you can do a lot of good things and you will have a very good time.
Can you just briefly tell me about more what you're doing in your law firm as the attorney before you studied at IU and after you changed it after you studied at Amara?
Before I went to IU, I used to work at a law firm, a private law firm, and working on commercial law, contracts, all that stuff. Then I went to IU. As I told you, I'd spent 4 years there, and when I came back, I continued working in a law firm for a while, working on private issues, commercial law, corporation contracts, and all that stuff. But also, I started working first as an adjunct professor at my Colombian law school, Universidad del Rosario. And after a while, I joined as a full-time faculty member of the law school. And I worked there for 3-4 years. And after that period of time, I joined to the Colombian judicial branch. I work, which is the place where I'm working now. I've been working here for 9 years. Especially, I work at the Colombian Council of State, which is the highest court in Colombia about administrative law. So what I do here, briefly, it's the Council of State of Colombia is divided in two main branches. The first and the biggest chamber or part, it's the court dealing with cases. You have the justices dealing with controversies between the state and the citizens. But also the Colombian Council of State has a small fraction, a small part, which is devoted to provide legal advice to the Colombian government. So we provide legal opinions to the government. Let me give you an example. For example, they can ask us topics about the state. The government can ask, can we sign this contract? Can we do this? Can we create this institution? Any kind of law. So I work specifically in that area. I work for a justice. I'm not a justice. I work for one of the 4 justices that have this important function, and I work. My title is to be an auxiliary justice. It's like according with the Colombian legal system, I will be like a appellate judge. This is kind of my equivalent. Although I have a superior justice that is the one who made the final decision. This is what I do. But besides that, I work also as a adjunct professor at the law school. So I teach contracts, I teach consumer law, I teach unconscionable clauses at the JD level, but also I teach to the LLM students, postgraduate students in general. I also, when I have time, I try to do research. I try to publish articles, academic articles, and this is what I do, actually, in general.
A lot of work. Okay, so I think that you had to do a lot of work. This is just question. So, do you have any changes after you studied SJD at Malware, or do you think what you can get the benefit from Malware after you study? Okay.
It was amazing for my professional career and also for my personal life. But let's talk about my professional career. I think it was a decision that definitely helped me a lot to do all the things that I have the chance to do. I know that because I had the chance to go to IU, I had the chance to pass the New Bar, so that helped me a lot to know about the American legal system, which has been also very useful for my professional and my academic work. So definitely, it was an experience that really, my time in Bloomington was definitely a time that helped me without any doubt for my professional perspective. But I will tell you that from my personal perspective also was amazing. And I think having the chance to study abroad, to go to a place like Bloomington, to have the opportunity to exchange academic but also personal experience with students around the world, to exchange experience with such a high level professors. It's tremendous opportunity for anyone who has the chance to enjoy it. So for my personal professional perspective, it was amazing time and amazing experience. I will highly recommend it.
Can you tell me more about your personal memory, that any good memory you had at IU?
I mean, IU, I had a wonderful personal and academic experiences. I remember, first of all, it's not less important, but I remember having very good times with my friends from all over the world, from China, Korea, Taiwan, Germany, Mexico, Venezuela, Brazil, and also United States. I had wonderful friends that made my time in Bloomington wonderful. We had experience. We spent time together, not only doing academic activities but also personal activities. So it was a wonderful time. So I don't have any particular experience of feeling about it. I have a very good memory of all that times. We went to play soccer, we went to barbecues, we spent time in the library, we discussed academic topics. So everything was pretty good. But also about good moments in Bloomington, I remember the day when I received the notice that I passed the New York bar. It was a wonderful memory. I always remember with happiness. It was a very good time. But I also remember the time when I published my first article, because I did it when I was at IU. I remember I had a wonderful time and support from Professor Buxbaum, from Rebecca Bertolini at the library. So I remember that was a really nice, because it was something I really wanted to do, and it was nice to achieve it. So it's a good memory. I also remember Bloomington during summer, winter, walking through the campus in the middle of snow, because for me it was special, because in my country we don't have snow. So for me it was kind of nice and a special time. And also I remember seriously all the time, all the opportunity, all the help. Also I remember that people provide me when I was there. I remember Professor Buxbaum, Professor Richard, Rebecca Bertolini was people that really helped me to have a very nice time in Bloomington.
More about your specialty and also related to your dissertation.
My dissertation was about international foreign investment and international and regional integration. So even both my LLM thesis and my SJD thesis were about how international integration, regional integration can help to provide or to promote foreign investment by offering investors legal certainty. Both, as I told you, my LLM and my SJD thesis were about those topics. And I applied when I came back to Colombia. I work on international contracts for a while. I work in private law, but then, as I mentioned, when I joined to the Council of State of Colombia, I have worked both in commercial law, private law, and public law. And the reason is because the place where I'm working, we get questions about all kind of law: intellectual property, government contracts, administrative law. So what we have to do is to provide the answers, the legal advice to any of those topics. So I cannot tell you that I only work now private law. I also work public law, and all the topics you can imagine about public law. I can get answers about constitutional law. I can provide legal advice, tax law. I can provide legal advice about government contracts, but also I can provide advice about intellectual property, private contract, corporations. You just name it. This is a very special place where we can we can and we have to provide legal advice to the Colombian government.
Great. I think I'm done with the interview. So you can just tell briefly about the last comments to all the alumni or current students and whatever you see, the last comments.
Dear IU alumni, dear future students of IU, if you are considering to coming to the US and study an LLM and SJD, first of all, I congratulate you for that. I think it's a very good decision. It's not only an academic experience, it's a very important personal experience. I'm sure that you will have a very good time, and it will be even more special if you go to IU. Bloomington is an amazing place. IU is a wonderful school. Faculty members are incredible. It's just a very academic environment, but it's also a very international environment. Bloomington is a very special town, but it's very friendly with the students, especially for the international students. It's a very nice place to be, and you have a lot of things to do. And actually, I always tell my friends, it's up to you. The limit, you place it yourself. Bloomington has all that stuff. IU Law School has all the opportunities you want. It's only up to you to take advantage or not of them.